Well, hello, welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and today I'm starting work on my January design team project for Scrimpingmommy. Now, the set that I'm working with is Journaling Basics. Now, I've used this kit before. If you want to do this project with me, you're going to need this kit. You're going to need 6 coffee dyed pages, and 2 pages of card. This kit is £2, available on Amanda's Ko-fi, and it is 15 pages. And I want to show you that although Amanda calls it Journaling Basics, and there are some fantastic pieces in here to, build up ephemera, in my opinion, this is also a journal kit, and I'm going to show you how. So, first things first, there's my 2 pieces of card, and there's my 6 coffee dyed pages. Now let's have a quick look at the kit. So we get a page of photographs. We get book covers. Now you can see my printer was messing around a bit here. Those lines are not actually on it. So we get 3 book covers, and we get books standing. We get clock faces, suitcases, typewriter, pen, letters. We get 3 of these layaway tags. We get a postage page with envelopes, postcards and labels. We get another postage page. And then we get some ephemera. So this is an invoice. And then we've got an invoice and stamps. And you'll see I've backed these pages because I want this to have backing to it. And now we've got 2 maps. I've backed that again. We've got 2 sort of note sheets. Again, they've been backed. We've got 2 library tickets in one style and 2 in another style, and various things down the side. We've got a letter and a receipt. We have got another 2 receipts. I've got 2 pages there. Another 2 receipts. We've got 2 more book pages. And we've got 2 more empty order sheets. So that is the kit. And what I'm going to do is I am going to make a complete journal using just what's on my desk, along with obviously glue and scissors and the like. So the first thing we need to do, excuse me, is separate these, what I call bit pages. Okay. And that one. And now these pages that I've printed on the back of, these are going to be our journal pages, and I'll show you how. So we'll start at the back with these big ones. Okay, so I'm going to take my ruler and my scalpel, and I'm going to cut off the white edge as you would with any kit. So get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that piece at the bottom. It's not quite straight, so when it's been scanned it's obviously moved slightly. That's fine. And then I'm going to cut off that end like that. So basically just cut off all the surrounding white pieces. Okay, and then once you've done that, we're going to fold this in half. Yes, you've got a white line in the middle, but Once you fold that over, like so, that is a very small white edge. So there's the first one. I'm going to do the second one, and I'm just going to go through and I'm going to do this to these pages. Okay. And the fact that this is on the scoop, it suits me because I like a raggedy looking journal. If you're one of these people that likes a very square set journal, then what you need to do is obviously square it all up. But that's not for me. See, and then that one is going to come down there. And then we've still got a little bit there. So I'm going to trim that off like so. So the edge there. And then I'm just going to do a little cut to there and take that triangular piece out. Okay. Now, don't press it home firm yet until you're sure that that's where you want it to be. Once you're sure, you can fold that down like that. And there's our second one. And it does mean that our pages are all going to be different sizes. Now on this one, because I don't like writing going the wrong way, and I do like odd and different sized pages, I'm going to cut this one out completely. Excuse me. Trim all the way around. And there's a little bit here. And then we've got a torn bit, so I'm literally just going to tear it out. And then I'm going to fold that one in half as well. Okay, so you can see we're building up a collection for our journal. I'm going to call this correspondence journal because it is all correspondence, isn't it, really? And it's a quick and easy way to make a journal because all the pages are here for you. You can very simply trim these, and then here where this one has been obviously kept in a folder, if you take a hole punch, I've only got my little ones, I'll find my bigger one, and we'll fold that one over that way. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. I've printed this on the 120 Navigator paper. Is it 120 or 160? Anyway, it's on the Navigator paper that I like. I like the one in the yellow packet. I've showed it to you many times. I just think it gives... Oh, look at that. That wasn't meant to be, was it? Look. So we'll just rip that. Doesn't matter. It's a junk journal after all. It's not supposed to be perfect. And I must admit, for me personally, if it is, I get, you know, sort of turned off. I don't like it. So that one. And I think this one I'm going to fold on that natural line that's in there. I'll get my hole punch in a minute and punch all them holes out. And I mean, if you've bought this kit already from when you saw me use it last, then obviously you've already got this, so you can just print it out again and use it for something different. And this, of course, is the beauty of DigiKits, because unlike when you buy a paper pad, you can print it many times. Most people have a limit around 100, and I can't imagine anybody is going to want to print it more than 100 times, unless you're doing something you shouldn't do, like use it commercially. So 100 times is more than fair. It's more than you need. It's more than I can imagine anybody needing. Keep that strip, and then trim these. I know I'm not very chatty, I'm sorry. You know, we've had the Christmas holidays, we've all been on R&R, so I don't think there's much information to share really, other than, you know, what you did over Christmas. And I don't think most people are generally interested in how I spent my Christmas, especially this year, because hubby and I weren't in the best of health. We weren't really ill, we just had quite nasty colds, so we just sat around indoors really. So, you know, no chit chat as such, I'm afraid, just crafting along. So whether you're working on a different project, you've got me on in the background, or whether you're, oh look at that lovely spring. Do you know what, it's a shame that we can't do something with them. I'll have to have a think about that, see if I can come up with something to do with those. Let's do this one this way. Okay, we've got one more. And these ones again I'm going to do on their own. Oh, for goodness sake, because we've got a very wide area there. And I think what I might do, it's Tuesday today, because I don't think we're going to get this done in the one video. I will probably come back next Tuesday and we'll make it our Tuesday project through the month, getting this journal done out of this kit. That sounds like a bit of a plan, doesn't it? Then we've got our 2 maps. I think that's what's on the next sheet. That one. And then our maps. Again, I'm going to keep this as one to fold. So we've got a nice mix of big and small pages. I just want to check I'm recording, because yeah, I did a video the other day and I got right to the end and realised that I hadn't actually recorded anything. It's very frustrating. And of course you've then used the stuff, so you can't really do it again. Right, and then we've got our coffee dyed papers. Now, I'm going to fold straight over in half like we normally would. on 1, 2, 3 of them. That one's got bent over. The fourth one I'm going to fold in half to start with. This one's got a tear on the corner there, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one that's torn back a little under halfway, and then we'll just pull that off, and then that is going to become a tuck spot on one of the pages. And this one I'm going to keep for making pockets and corners and things like that with. I've just realised there's one more in here, look. So we'll just pull this last one out. That one. Okay, and again this one I'm going to fold on that natural red line there. Okay, we've now got all of our pieces, or our pages, so let's start at the beginning. So we have got a map and a coffee dyed page that's bigger, okay, and then I'm just going to feed them in. So we've got a short one there, we've got one of these half short ones to the bottom, and then I'm going to put a big one in like that, a letter, a receipt, one little one in the middle, a big one, coffee dyed sheet, 1, 2, coffee dyed sheet with a flip, and then we've got, it is up the right way, that one and that one. So that one can go further down, that one goes further up, and that one goes in the middle there. And what that means is, let's just get a clip. It's not the best clip because we've got varying sized pages. But we have got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. We've suddenly got a 64 page journal, just like that, look, simple. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side. Now we need to make a cover. So what I'm going to do is line it up on my mat like so. I'm going to fold it over as I did my coffee dyed papers, like that. Take a bone folder, and this is 300 gram card, It's the ivory smooth card that I get from Hobbycraft. And then when I open it up, if I line that up on a line there, I'm going to put my ruler in and I'm going to do one centimetre to the right of my halfway fold. You can do this on a scoreboard if you find it easier. Okay, bring that over. As you can see, it's very thick card, so it takes quite a bit of folding. You probably would be better off with your scoreboard. It's just that mine is tucked under a load of stuff, so I'm just lining it up now, and then I'm just going to press away at it with my bone folder. Okay, and then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side, because at the moment we've got a centimetre spine and what we want is a 2 centimetre spine. So line up that centrepiece again on our centimetre there and our centimetre there. Pick your card up, and line it up, make sure it's the same at the top and the bottom, and then take our bone folder down there. Okay, so now we have got a 2 centimetre spine, yeah, just like that, and this is going to sit in there just like that. Look, now if you feel that these pages hanging out are a problem to you, then you can definitely put your ruler on the edge there and you can slice away so that they're the exact same size. But you know what I'm going to say, I like it, I like them sticking out. But we now need to decorate our folder, our cover, folder, cover, whatever. So, laying it back down, I've now got all these pages that I can look at how I'd like to decorate my cover. So, it's a correspondence journal because of what's in here. So I'm definitely using this postcard and this letter, and I'm just going to build it up. So I'm going to come down there. We're just really going to make a collage of the pieces that we have. Okay, so that one, and this one. Like that. Okay, so we've got one for the front and one for the back. overlap it and trim it off if you want to. But there's one for the front and one for the back. We're going to have some special handling label. We're going to have one of these, no, yeah, we'll have a parcel post one. Oh, cut that one very badly. Shall we try that again? Okay, one of them, one of them. We can definitely have some books. So cut that lot off there to trim down in a minute. And I think we're going to have this elementary French. Because I like that. And we need a picture. I don't want that one. I want that one because it's the biggest one, but it's a wedding photo, so I don't want that one. So we're going to use that lady there. Looks a bit like a school governess to me, very serious. So I'm going to have a school governess. Also, I like the green against the red French. So, you know, French at school. And then the governess. Okay, let's see how we get on with these. So, this one, we need to do a little bit of like artwork too. So we need to do a little sort of fussy cut in there. Down there and out that side. No, where's my other one? This one feels a bit blunt. Let's try this one, and I'm probably off screen. I do apologise if I am, but I need to be close to me for this because I need to see what I'm doing. Okay, get the scissors out. All else fails, get the scissors out. And then just trim that little white bit off. And while I've got the scissors on it, I might as well just carry on. That's that one. Move that blade before I slide my hands into it. You know what it's like. That one. Right, I'm going to get the blade back for this one. Oh, what's the matter with my eyesight today? Goodness me. Is it one of those lovely little springs? Right, trim this like that. I'm really thirsty. I'm going to have a drink in a minute. Right. I think I'm going to fussy cut this, so I'm going to go up there. Yeah. So I'm going to fussy cut all of it. So the concentration of the fussy cut. This may not be your thing. You may want to just cut, you know, a small batch out. Well, that's fine. I just think it's going to be nice to have this going all the way across the bottom of my cover. So that's why I'm doing this. And sometimes it's nice just to do it. And obviously everyone fussy cuts in a slightly different way, but I always find it easier with things like this to do one straight line that goes too far and then come back. One straight line too far, come back. You may find it easier to just go completely as the picture does, so then you'd carry on around there. Whatever works for you is the way you must do it, obviously. Then all these little curved bottoms. That's across there. And then down here. That's that piece. This one's going to be a little bit flimsy, so obviously going to need to be careful with this bit. And then off there like that. Get rid of all them little pieces. And then I'm going to get my dirty mat up. Get a brown wax and some brown ink, and just go gently, because of all the cut lines, just around the edges that we've just cut, just holding it down as I go, because obviously we don't want to rip it apart having put all that effort in, do we? Okay, I'm not going to ink any of the others. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't obvious big white edges on this. Okay, so let's have a little look where we're at. So we'll start with this one. I'm just going to use glue stick because it is only paper to paper. Need to get some more of this actually. So that one, it's going to go like that. It's going over my spine and onto my front. Okay. Then my French pick that up and put this underneath. You just need to plan. If you find it easier, get it all laid out and then do it. I'm not that organised generally. So then this one, I want to go down there like that. And I want it to go like that because I've got double layers on my spine and just make it that little bit stronger. Okay. Now we've got our postcard, which I think is going to go there like that. Okay, we've got our, now I don't obviously want to cover too much of the bottom because that's where that's going to go. So we'll have to parcel label there, and that's going to go there. Whoops. That's going to go there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a little bit of book page down. So if you've got any old book page to hand, I mean, I've got some old dictionary there. That would be nice as it's correspondence. If you haven't got book pages, you could put a bit of coffee dyed paper there just for added interest. A bit of old newspaper, whatever it is that you've got to hand. I'm just ripping off the excess white. Well, it's not white, it's cream, but excess cream. And I'm just gonna, is that already stuck? No. So we'll peel that up a little bit, and I'm gonna glue that entire piece of cover, and I'm gonna pop that under there. Just going to tear that little piece, not as high as that, Claire, and then stick that back down. Okay, and obviously I can trim that off when I get there. And then she is going to sit there over both of them. to have things on the skew. I'm not very good at when things are straight. I don't like things straight. Okay, and now I'm going to put a little piece of that there to put under my book. My books are going to go there, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to have another piece up here, but we're going to try and tear a decal straight line like that, and that will sit on that corner like that. So, and I shouldn't be doing this because I'm gluing on my brand new mat, which is so naughty. It'll end up looking like the other one, won't it? Sandra will be so cross. Bought me a lovely new clean mat in my stocking, and now I'm gluing on it. It'll be absolutely furious. Right, we've got this one, which I think can go there. Like that. Okay, it's overhanging, we can trim all those off. Oops. And then we've got our special delivery, which is going to go up the top there. Like that. Now, let's have a look at our books, because I think I want my books about there. So we just need to fill in this little corner. Now, and that we've got some of these lovely stamps and tickets. So I'm going to have 2 tickets, and I'm going to have two stamps, and I like this really big French one, so I'm going to pull that out. Okay, get rid of all this because my desk is filling up, isn't it? And we've not got any real working space. Okay, let's come back. So, I'm just trying to work out, you know, a little bit of... Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the top half of my books, just the top half, because that way I can stick things in to the bottom. So I'm going to decide exactly where I want it, stick that down, stick that down, stick all my tops down like that, and then we can poke things in underneath. So we trim up this big stamp here. I'm not going to worry about trying to cut all the perforations out because I think that's not necessary for what I'm doing here. And this one I'm going to stick right on the edge like that. And if we just peel that one up, we glue this up. This is going to go right up there, like that. that's coming down on the top. Okay. Then I might use this blue one. And that is going to sit under there. Okay. So you see, we didn't stick our bottom down, so that's fine. Stick that on. We want something else under there. Where's one of our tickets? So we'll use one of our tickets. Now normally I would fussy cut that little tear and that stamp, but you're not going to see it. Yeah? So we'll glue this up. Not going to see much of this either, but that's the thing with collage, isn't it? You often lose bits. That's that. Let's stick to my mat. I don't mind that clear bit there, and we just need to do this here. So this one, I'm gonna tear. I'm actually going to stick this on top and underneath. So on top and underneath. So now I can glue this down. Don't mind there's that little bit there, that's fine. Pick this up and glue all the way across there, and then pick this bit up and glue across there. Okay, now what we've got now, don't mind that. Do I mind that? We'll put a little stamp up there as we've cut it off the sheet anyway. Put a little bit of glue on there. Okay, so I'm going to trim all this so that it's the right size. Get rid of all that, stick into my scissors because it's got glue on it, and then just come along the bottom here. A couple of those books were sticking a little bit lower. Up here. There we go. There's our cover. Got a little bit of tearage there. So let's find our bends, our folds for our spine. Where, don't know. and then this side. Okay, so there is our spine. I'm going to take my brush and just run that up and down those fold lines. Okay, got a little bit of age on our spine now. Bring this mat back and just put a little bit round and about the edges. I find it looks more real if you add various amounts in different places. So some areas you'll do light, other areas you'll do heavy, and just go like that. So now we have our journal cover. There's a little tiny bit sticking over there, I've just seen there. We've got our journal cover and we've got our signature. Just like that, in a very short amount of time. So that's what we've done for today, using that kit, one piece of card and some coffee dyed pages. I'll be back next Tuesday, as I say, and we'll do the second part. Hope you found some joy and inspiration. Stay safe, I'll be back very soon. Ta-ta for now.